matchup on the boards.
Evan Boudreau averaging 24 points a game. And I'm not lying, 24 points a game. He's averaging double-doubles already, and he's getting rebounds back and forth, 6'7", and he's still a junior, folks. And Connor Cashaw is going to have to match up against him, but he knows what he's getting into.
Last matchup for today's game, there are two guys that we're not going to mention in the starting lineup. They're the first guys that come off the bench for each team, and both their names are Ryan. We've got Ryan Rosenbaum for the Patriots, Ryan Bender for the Scouts. First guys to come off the bench, maybe the better player in this game, might determine who wins it.
Yeah, Ryan Rosenbaum, who's his first year not starting on varsity, but getting called to varsity. And Ryan Rosenbaum was huge on the sophomore team, very tall, very lean, and he can make a shot. So Lake Forest is going to have to watch out for him.
And it's Bender's third year on the varsity team for Lake Forest, so he's got experience. Good matchup there. Our keys to the game now is the first key, something we saw throughout the Proviso West tournament, and especially last Friday night against Zion Benton. It cannot be the Jalen Connors show. They scored 52 points in the Zion Benton game, and along with Matt Morrissey and Parker Nichols having 14 points combined, those four guys had 67 of our 69 points.
And then looking back at the Zion Benton game, Jalen Brunson took 36 shots and only making 9 of them. That's definitely going to hurt the team. You need to pass the ball off, have everybody contribute into the game, and that's what's going to be the key factor in the outcome of this conference rivalry game.
Our next key, we've got to get some home cooking going. They haven't had a home game since December 7th, over 45 days ago, and now they have 3 straight home games over the next 7 days. Got to take advantage.
I'm glad that Stevenson's back here, and I'm sure they are too. This is going to be a huge game. Lake Forest 12-3, Stevenson 13-1, doing a great job on the season, but you know, getting back here is going to be great for them, and it's going to feel great for all the fans here too.
And the last key, they have to win the first quarter because that's how you get a lead early in the game and take advantage for the rest. We're going to go into the Star Spangled Banner, and then we'll be right back after that. Again, welcome back. You're listening to the Stevenson Broadcast Network. I'm Stephen Cohen alongside Jack Badicavoli as we bring you another edition of North Suburban Conference Boys Basketball between your Stevenson Patriots and the Scouts of Lake Forest. We're going to go straight into our starting lineups right now. For Lake Forest, we've got number 3, Jack House, a senior guard. Number 11, a junior guard, Jack Trainer. Number 12, the guy that we're going to be talking about all night, forward center junior Evan Boudreau. Number 24, Cal Miller, the guy that's going to be guarding Jalen Brunson this evening. And number 32, Dane Roberts, the senior forward.
And for the Patriots, we have number 1, Connor Cashaw. Number 5, Cameron Green. Number 12, Matt Johnson. Number 15, the one and only Jalen Brunson. And number 20, Matt Morrissey.
Okay, so high quality matchup. Stevenson number 16 in the state, in the 4A part of the state. Stevenson was number 1. They lost in the state championship last year against Simeon and Jabari Parker. Probably weren't going to win that game anyways. They Jabari Parker. And now you see him on SportsCenter. So it's going to be a great matchup tonight.
Going to be huge. You got Evan Boudreau on the Lake Forest side, standing at 6'7", and he's still a junior, guys. He is huge, and he's definitely going to be down in the paint, getting those rebounds, and he's going to contest with Connor Cashaw for the ball.
Yeah, we got to see Evan Boudreau last year when he came to Stevenson last February, and we were so impressed by the fact that he was able to get up to the rim. He can get above the rim. He has athleticism, length, size. He has it all.
He does have it all, but the Stevenson Patriots are a powerhouse, stepping from, I believe, first in Illinois, going down to 6th.
They lost to a good team, though, in Zion Bend.
Yeah, with Malik Yarborough, one of the best players in Illinois.
24 points.
He definitely contended with Stevenson, and he showed that he was a force to be reckoned with.
But just wait, next month again, another chance. Zion Bennett comes to Lincolnshire. But this game's just about to get underway. Parker Nichols, number 5, jumping with number 12, Evan Boudreau.
And we got a goal out going on here in the Sports Center.
Big student section. Huge atmosphere tonight, always in Lincolnshire. This game gets underway, and the tip's going to go to number 20, Matt Morrissey. Gets it off to Jalen Brunson, the one and only. And this game is underway. Matt Morrissey outside on the arc, looking for someone to get it inside. Lake Forest, not only did Stevenson get any penetration, Matt Johnson just touched the ball for the first time in a month. Jalen Brunson looking to penetrate, taking a step back jumper, and it's going to be a miss, but the offensive rebound goes to Matt Morrissey. Gets it back out to Cashaw on the perimeter. And Morrissey's looking again for someone to pass the ball to. Gets off the Nichols on the other wing. Jalen might have been fouled there. And that's going to be a made shot for Jalen Brunson to start off this game. So that was a minute-long possession.
Lake Forest definitely playing tight D, and they're showing Stevenson what they're made of right here.
And who else? Evan Boudreau gets inside and misses a layup, but he was fouled on the play. 2 shots coming his way, but very aggressive start trying to get the ball into Boudreau at the start of the game.
And Stevenson trying the full court pressure there, not very successful. Boudreau shoots 2.
6:54 left to go in the first quarter. Stevenson up 2-0, but Boudreau misses the first shot, and that's something they're going to have to do tonight to contend with Stevenson.
Yeah, these little points right here are going to make the difference in the outcome.
They call it the free throw line for a reason, but he just missed both. And that's a tough start there for the momentum that Lake Forest came into the game with. Jalen Brunson brings the ball up, a spin move on top, gets out to Cashaw. Cashaw doesn't take the open 3 after he loses handle of the ball. Cashaw drives in, gets it back out to Johnson, but Cashaw is fouled by number 24, Cal Miller.
And you see Stevenson trying to make something with the ball, but nothing's really happening. Lake Forest playing a really tight D right here, as you got Evan Boudreau right in the middle.
Stevenson in the home whites with the gold and green thing on the side. And Lake Forest is in the away blue with the white lettering. Jalen Brunson penetrates in, gets it back at the Cashaw on the perimeter. Cashaw drives in, and he's going to miss the jump shot. And the rebound goes to Evan Boudreau.
And Matt Johnson trying to get the ball out of Boudreau's hands, but Boudreau's hands are too strong.
And it looks like Peanut Tillman's on the court. That was an interception by Jalen Brunson, takes it all the way.
Huge play by Jalen Brunson there, and he's showing why he's one of the best players in the country right there.
Very athletic play to be able to get a steal. And Boudreau drives in. He's going to miss another shot, but he's fouled 2 more shots coming his way. Very physical early in the game.
That was a very ticky-tacky call by the refs right there. I don't know if I agree with that one.
The refs know, big rivalry game. They don't want the teams to go a little chippy early in the game. Boudreau now sinks the first. He's 1 for 3 on the night. The free throw line, he's taken all their shots. 5:49 left to go in the first quarter. Stevenson up 4-1.
And that's something we're going to see all night. Evan Boudreau all over the court. And he's definitely making a name for himself, having all the shots so far.
And he makes both this time around instead of missing both. He has 2 points. The Scouts still down by 2. And Cameron Green is checked into the game for number 5, Parker Nichols. Matt Johnson drives in, doesn't take the shot, gives up to Cameron Green. Cameron Green sinks it.
Nice athletic play by Cameron Green, who's being scouted by a lot of coaches for football.
Boudreaux gets the ball inside from Roberts, and it looks like he was fouled again. Foul was on the ground, so no shots for Boudreaux.
And Boudreaux's trying to get in there, driving up court, and he's trying to make some shots. He's taking his opportunities, doing what he has to do.
Boudreaux gets at the trainer on the perimeter. Boudreaux's gonna take a 3 now. He does it all, and he sinks it. He's all 5 points, all 3 shots.
Evan Boudreaux, 24 points, averaging 24 points a game, and we're gonna see a lot more of that going into the second, third, and fourth quarter.
And don't expect him to come out of the game. He broke his nose in a AAU game this past summer, and he stayed in. So tough guy. Matt Morrissey on the wing with the ball. Dribbles it back out. And Matt Johnson now with it. Matt Johnson, tight pressure there by number 3, Jack House. Gets off to Brunson. Brunson for 3, and it's good.
Huge shot by Jalen Brunson right there, and he's showing why he's so good around the wing.
And if you're looking for a matchup with 2 really high-scoring players, you've already got Brunson with 7 and Boudreaux with 5. And that's going to be a steal there for Matt Johnson. Boudreaux on the ground. Matt Johnson bringing it all the way up. He's going to go and drive a beautiful layup, but he misses the shot. Rebound goes number 32, Dana Roberts.
And that's the aggressive Matt Johnson we know. And we missed that in the Zion Benton game when he was ejected from the Morgan Park game.
He showed too much aggression in that Morgan Park game. Got into a little scuffle. Trainer brings up the ball and tries to get it to Boudreaux. It's going to be touched out of bounds, though, looks like by Jalen Brunson.
And it appeared that one of the scout players touched it, but the referee sees best down there.
Need some instant replay.
I think so.
Trainer tries to get it inside, too. Cal Miller doesn't get it. Stevenson's tight man-to-man defense early in this game. Boudreaux, another shot. That one's going to be a miss. Rebound goes to Connor Cashaw.
And you're going to see Connor Cashaw going up against Evan Boudreaux for rebounds this whole entire game.
Matt Johnson with a shot fake. Takes a nice jump shot on the wing. Makes it. He has 2 points now in the night. Stevenson up 11-5. 3:12 to go left in this first quarter in Lincolnshire. And that ball is tapped out of bounds by Matt Morrissey. Scout ball. Stevenson, though, in some foul trouble early. 3 fouls. Compared to Lake Zurich 1. Lake Forest is 1.
Yeah, you want to watch out for fouls. That's easy points for the other team. And Boudreaux can definitely make a couple free throws.
Cal Miller trying to get past the pressure. And it's going to be an offensive foul, loose ball foul. Looks like number 3, Jack House, with that foul, the senior. Lake Forest still with all 5 starters in the game. Check that. Ryan Bender, the first man off the bench, has checked in for Dana Roberts. Almost a steal there by Cal Miller. But Morrissey's going to take the 3. Morrissey's going to airball. Just not enough on that shot. Rebound goes to number 4, Ryan Bender, making an impact early in his game time. And that's going to be a push, it looks like, on Lake Forest.
Looked like Cameron Green was slow to get up, but he's up, all good.
2:18 left to go in the first. Stevenson up 11-5. You're watching the Stevenson Broadcast Network. I'm Stephen Cohn alongside Jack Buttacavoli. Stevenson's already being led by Jalen Brunson, 7 points. Something he had 27 of in the Zion Benton game last Friday night.
And you haven't seen any of Connor Cashaw so far.
Cameron Green trying to be a little point guard right there, calling a play. Cashaw trying to get free, but he's being tightly guarded by Jack House. Doesn't matter though. Matt Johnson with the intensity goes in, makes a layup, and fouled.
So much skill from a player that came from Batavia sophomore year, and Matt Johnson has proved himself as one of the better players on the Stevenson basketball team.
And Matt Johnson should be excited. Stevenson's going to Batavia to play Bennett next month, so he gets to go home.
Maybe see a couple friends from his old school, but Matt Johnson playing beautiful basketball.
And Matt Johnson plays a pivotal role on the Stevenson team. He's kind of like the Joakim Noah, very tough, very intense, always trying his best. That rebound goes to Lake Forest. There's a scuffle on the court. Some riffraff. Rebound ends up going to Lake Forest. Jack Trainer getting it up. Number 4, Ryan Bender going in. Almost a foul it looked like, but who else? All 7 points for Lake Forest come so far from Evan Boudreau.
Evan Boudreau's really good at cleaning up a play. You see a player miss the basket, he comes up, cleans it up, gets a dunk in, gets a layup in, and he gets the ball in the basket.
Joe Brunson 4-3, and it's good. 10 points, first quarter. That forces Lake Forest to call a timeout. 1:28 left to go in the first. Stevenson up 16-7.
Jalen Brunson show so far. That's something we don't want to see, but it's something that we want to see. Internationally recognized clinical psychologist and author, Dr. Catherine Steiner-Eder from Harvard Medical School will discuss the big disconnect protecting childhood and family relationships in the digital age from 7 to 9 p.m. Wednesday, January 22nd in the PAC. The event is free, but those who RSVP will be eligible to win a copy of her book, The Big Disconnect, which the Wall Street Journal selected as one of the best nonfiction books of 2013. You must be present to win. And for more information on the event, Steiner's talk is
go to d125.org.
Steiner-Eder's talk is sponsored by the Community Parent Network, a committee of the Stevenson High School Foundation.
And make sure after tonight's game to head over to Culver's and say you're there for the Stevenson band fundraiser going on. Make sure to help that out. They're trying to get new uniforms. You can do whatever you do can help.
Yep, the Stevenson band would love your support. So go get a Butterburger, go get some cheese curds, go get some fries, get whatever you want.
But make sure you finish watching this game first, as you have a great matchup between Evan Boudreau's Lake Forest Scouts and Jalen Brunson's Stevens Patriots.
And it looks like Lake Forest start off with the ball.
Number 11, Jack Trainer, gets it up to Jack House.
And the stadium's getting packed right now.
Number 15, Noah Karas, is checked in for the Scouts, along with Ryan Rosenbaum coming in for the Patriots. And that's going to be a nice little hook jump shot for Ryan Bender. Stevenson's got to watch out for that. Can't let him be a little spark plug off the bench. Took over 7 minutes for Lake Forest to get a shot, to make someone to make a shot other than Evan Boudreau. And Brunson wants the foul on that shot, doesn't get it. Rebound goes to Boudreau. Taken up by Ryan Bender. Bender gets it off to Trainer. Trainer to number 15, Noah Karas. That's good. Stevenson's lead is trimmed to 4.
And Lake Forest is just back in it after that big three.
But expect Stevenson now with 22 seconds left in the first to hold on to the last shot. Probably Jalen Brunson. Made a few of those in the Proviso West tournament. Ten seconds left. Brunson still on the top. Matt Morrissey on the wing, looking to take the shot. Matt Johnson's probably going to take it. He's going to take the three, and it's going to be good.
Matt Johnson.
And that's the end of the quarter. That shot, that three-quarter shot, almost made by Lake Forest, but it wasn't good. Matt Johnson's shot was. Stevenson's going to go to the end of the first quarter, up 19-12 here in Lincolnshire. We'll be back after this break. And we're back here on the Stevenson Broadcast Network on High School Cube alongside Jack Budicavoli. I'm Stephen Cohn. You're here in the Lincoln Chargers. Stevenson's up 19-12 after the first quarter of play, led by Jalen Brunson's 10 points and Matt Johnson's 7. Jack, what'd you like about that first quarter?
We've seen a lot about Evan Boudreau here. 7 points in the first quarter, leading his team in points. And he's definitely making a name for himself. And then you see Matt Johnson for the Patriots. Losing him during the Zion Bend game was crucial. And having him back is awesome. And he's making huge impact right now.
New face just checked in for the Scouts. That's number 23, Steve Vodrick. For Stevenson, you still have Rosenbaum, Cashaw, Morrissey, Green, and Brunson. Wake Forest, a little sloppy with the ball there. Steal goes to Brunson. Foul there on Ryan Benzer, his first.
And now you're seeing the gold out become bigger. Student section for Stevenson doing the gold out because they can't afford it is electric at the moment.
And Nick Dillon, big Nick Dillon, the defensive lineman for the football team, checking into the game. He doesn't usually get game action this early in the game.
I haven't seen him this early in the game either.
Kind of surprised.
Yeah, playing football, he's huge right now.
Didn't see this coming. I would not want to run into him.
Yeah, defensive tackle for the varsity team.
Since freshman year.
Jalen
Brunson out on the wing. Dribbles it back up. Double team. Gets it to Cashaw. Cashaw driving in. Has to get it back out to Green. Green passes up a shot to drive in. Gets out to Morrissey on the wing. Looking for a 3. Drives in. And it's going to be a good shot for Matt Morrissey. His first points of the game.
I was surprised that Cameron Green hesitated on that shot. He had it wide open and he couldn't have made it.
Full court press. Light press by Stevenson, but it's not enough as the Lake Forest is able to get a 3 from Noah Karos. He has 2. That's his first 2 threes now in the game for him. But Jalen Brunson able to take a 3, misses it. Rebound's going to go. It's going to be a foot race. It's going to go to Brunson. And Cashaw's going to take the 3, and it's good.
And that's our first seeing of Connor Cashaw getting his first points of the game and knocking down a huge 3-pointer.
Quite impressive right there. Vodrick with the ball gets it back to Bender. They have to get past half court soon. They do. Aaron's pass, but Vodrick has it. Bender looking to take a shot, looking for Boudreau. It's another steal. Quick hands by Brunson, taking it all the way in transition. Gets it to Green and 1 with the finish.
Cameron Green, who's getting looks from Boston College, getting looks from all these different schools, and huge shot right there and drawing up the foul.
He's so athletic, so long. And he was quarterback Willie Bergman's favorite target on the football team this year.
Yeah, huge wide receiver, and he's a kick returner. He ran back a huge one against the Panthers of Glenbrook North.
Insane game. Winning scorer, and today already 4 points.
Cameron Green's making a big impact here at Stevenson in almost all the sports.
He found himself in foul trouble in a few games of the Proviso West tournament. 1 foul so far tonight. And the only free throw he's going to get is good. 12-point lead for Stevenson as he checks out, and freshman Justin Smith checks into the game.
Yeah, Justin Smith, one of the taller guys on Stevenson Patriots.
Oh, off his foot. Jack Kaus. Thought he was playing soccer.
I don't know if he was nervous with the ball or what.
Threw it off his foot.
Hopefully Justin Smith is all right and he seems to be okay.
Stevenson's man-to-man defense still in play. Miller is being tightly guarded by Morrissey. Double team now by also Brunson. Kaus has it, gets to the trainer. They're really moving it around, trying to get it to Boudreau. And Dillon got him. But and 1, he makes it.
And Nick Dillon got his hand too far in there. And Boudreau comes up with a foul.
Boudreau, 9 points, going for double digits to try to join Jalen Brunson in there early in the game. And he misses it, though. That's his 3rd missed free throw of the night. Cashaw drives it up in transition. Wants to take the step back. Jay gets out to Brunson to set up, though. Morrissey has down the wing, drives in at the baseline by Boudreau. Cashaw's going to take it up by himself. Fouled, but traveling before the foul, Lake Forest ball.
It's so hard to penetrate on Boudreau. His wingspan is probably about 8 feet, and he's just a huge guy out there.
And the officials in the crowd don't like that call.
Matt Morrissey playing very aggressive, just like his safety styles in football.
Double team behind the half court. Boudreau loses handle on the pass. Now he's on the perimeter with Dylan. And that's going to be Cal Miller inside. Misses the shot. Offensive rebound, though, goes to Lake Forest. And after all of that, Cal Miller ends up making a shot.
Cal Miller and Evan Boudreau in the paint. Very hard to compete with. They're very tall guys, and they can definitely get offensive and defensive rebounds.
Check that. It was Jack Kaus on that last shot. Brunson double teamed. Thought about taking the shot. Dylan almost loses handle. Cash out with it inside as Morrissey cuts to the hoop. Doesn't get it. Cash out with a step back J. It's going to be a miss. Rebound, though, goes to Cash out after it's tipped by Dylan. Boudreau not going for the block there. Quite surprising, but he gets the rebound.
Connor Cashaw trying to drive, but just not enough.
Boudreau wants the ball. He wants to take a three. Right now, Trainer with the ball, taking his sweet time as they're trying to set up for a shot. Only down by 8, 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. That's going to be a missed three, but Boudreau gets an offensive rebound. And he doesn't want to step out of bounds. Another steal by Brunson, but it's going to be a foul. It's going to be Stevenson ball.
And Boudreau already with 9 points in the game. Huge on his rebound game, too. Getting about 4 or 3.
Number 23, Steve Vogrich checks back in for Lake Forest, in for Dane Roberts. And now Stevenson's in the bonus, 1-1. And then a double bonus here on out. 3:50 left to go in the first half. You're listening to the Stevenson Broadcast Network alongside Jack Budicavoli. I'm Stephen Cohn. Jalen Brunson on the first of 1-1. And it's good. Jalen with 11 on the night. He's followed up by 7 from Matt Johnson and 3 from Connor Cashaw.
And that was Brunson's first point of this quarter.
Stevenson beat Lake Forest 59-50 last year. Looks like it's going to be a little higher scoring of game this time around.
It might be, Steven. But we don't want to jinx ourselves right now.
And that's going to be another, almost a turnover. Boudreau can't get it. A beautiful save, but he steps out of bounds, almost falls into the band.
And that was a good attempt by Evan Boudreau to try to save the ball, but just couldn't get it.
Jalen's going to take it up. 12 points for him on the night. You'd like to see Jalen get a few more assists here in the game. Help his teammates out.
Yeah, looking at one of our keys to the game. Can't be the Jalen and Connor show. But we're seeing a little bit of Matt Johnson here.
Oh, Matt Johnson stuffed at the rim by Evan Boudreau. Cameron Green gets the rebound. Stevenson sets back up. The Lake Forest fans like that. Another block, and Evan Boudreau just takes that one out of his hands.
Yeah, Boudreau, the 6'7 junior, he's massive.
Beautiful spin move by Cal Miller, and that puts them right back in the game. Only an 8-point game. 2:55 to go in the first half. But a no-look pass to man Morrissey, wide open under the rim. He makes the layup, 4 points on the night.
Great play by Stevenson to just bounce back and get some momentum they just lost after those huge blocks by Boudreau.
The tight defense stood up again by Stevenson after that made basket, but Boudreau on the wing, he's going to take a shot. He misses it. Rebound goes to Cashaw. Cashaw pushing it up. Set up the offense, and there they go. Jalen trying to not get forced into the double team.
And so far, we've only seen one three-pointer by Connor Cashaw, his only points of the game.
But Matt Johnson's going to drive in again. Doesn't want to get blocked by Boudreau once again. Morrissey on the wing takes the three. It's going to be an air ball. Overshot that one. And the rebound, the ball goes off of Matt Johnson's leg. Wake Forest ball.
And it looked like Cal Miller tried holding on to him, but no call against the Scouts.
Stevenson only 4 fouls so far in the half. Not really worried about getting into that bonus situation. The crowd here in Lincolnshire is starting to fill up. Another huge group wanting to file in after this break. An offensive foul there by number 4, Ryan Bender of the Scouts.
And that's a huge momentum turner for the Patriots to come back.
.145 left. Jalen Brunson sets up for the three. It's going to be a miss. The rebound goes to Cal Miller. Evan Boudreau ends up on the ground after that play. Number 15, Noah Karras takes it up. Gets it off number 23, Steve Vogrick. Karras gets it back. Almost loses handle. Miller drives in, tries to get the foul, misses a rebound, goes to Lake Forest though, and they make the putback jumper.
And that's going to hurt Stevenson if you can't get that defensive rebound. And that's been apparent this whole entire game so far.
Almost an offensive foul there on Brunson. And they were called a defensive foul on Cal Miller. He thought he had his hands up. It looked like he did. Didn't look like much contact on that last play.
Cashall go to the line.
Stevenson is coached by Peter Ambrose, Pat Ambrose, and Lake Forest is coached by Phil Lascala and assistant coach Austin Scott. Connor Cashel makes the first at the line, his 4th point of the night. It's his first from the line. Stevenson up 32-23. He sinks both of the 1-on-1 situation. Stevenson's full court press in full swing right now. Cal Miller they got to get the ball past half court. It's going to be a 10-second violation. And it was a 10. No, they called a timeout before the violation to save themselves. They don't want to lose points here at the end of the half.
30-second timeout called by the Scouts.
Second timeout called by Lake Forest in the half.
Are you hungry for a delicious Chick-fil-A sandwich? The SHS Band and Color Guard Parents Organization will be selling a limited supply of Chick-fil-A sandwiches before and during the varsity boys basketball game today, January 17th. Right now. We still have a minute left, but they will be selling Chick-fil-A sandwiches. If you're hungry for a chicken sandwich, please come down and buy one.
And no school on Monday, MLK Day, and second semester begins for you Stevenson students on Tuesday.
I hope you guys have a great Martin Luther King Day. Do something to commemorate what he has done for all of us. And yeah, you guys just have a great day. And we're about to get back to some Stevenson basketball here in the Sports Center.
Wake Forest ball here. Cal Miller taking it up, 55 seconds to go here in the first half. Looking to get to Boudreau, can get to Boudreau, gets it to Ryan Bender. Boudreau driving in, it's just stripped away from him by Jalen Brunson. And Brunson's going to take it all the way, gets fouled, and he makes the shot and one. Brunson with the trick shot right there on the fast break opportunity. And it's good. Brunson has one shot coming his way.
Huge run by Brunson right there. Almost slams it down, but gets the easy layup.
And he makes the one shot. Stevenson extends their lead to 13 points. 38 seconds left. 36 seconds left now. You're listening to the Stevenson Broadcast Network alongside Jack Buddick-Foley. I'm Stephen Cohn. And that's going to be a turn. Oh, it's going to be last touch by Connor Cashaw.
Very questionable call there. But looked like Connor Cashaw got a little bit of a tip on the ball.
Cal Miller bring the ball up. Fouled on the spin move. Stevenson has fouls to give, though, so that's okay. First foul of the game for Matt Morrissey.
And Jalen Brunson leading the team with 15 points so far.
The scoring of Evan Boudreau has slowed down immensely. Only 9 points now, only 2 in the second quarter. 12 seconds left. Lake Forest ball down by 13 right before the half. 6 seconds, 5, 4. Looking for Boudreau. Boudreau gets it, makes the layup as time's going to expire on this half. Stevenson's going to take a 36-25 lead here at the break. This is the Stevenson Broadcast Network. We'll be back after this halftime break. And we're back here from Lincolnshire. You're listening to the Stevenson Broadcast Network alongside Jack Budicavoli. I'm Stephen Cohn, and we have a special halftime interview coming your way with one of Stevenson's favorite and funniest teachers, Mr. Sherwin.
Hey! Wow, that was loud.
That was pretty loud.
That's crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, Stevenson has, 5 touchdowns right now. I can't believe Ambrose went for that 2-point conversion. That was crazy. I didn't think he'd do it, but he went for the 2-point conversion.
That was a very risky call right there.
It was. But you know what? I've been talking to him. He and I sit across from each other, and I try to give him as much advice. Being 5'8.5", I know the game pretty well. So, that's what I'm talking about. And the Varsity Patriots, give a round of applause for them. I think they need to work on some of their moves. I want them to work like on a kind of a nene, kind of like a chicken kind of move. I've been talking to them about that. They seem to not like that idea. But you know what? They're good. Aren't they good?
They're terrific.
And what about the Stevenson basketball team? What do you think about the Stevenson basketball team so far?
Stevenson's up 36-25 at the half, led by 15 points from the Jalen Brunson. You impressed by that?
You know what? Here's what I think about Stevenson basketball. I was over at the Proviso West tournament. Big shout out to my friend Doug Hammer. He's listening to you guys right now. He and I were sitting together at the Proviso West tournament. And one of the things we came down to is, yes, you got Brunson on this team, but one of the things that I find very, very, very impressive is the balance. Adding Matt Johnson to this team has really created a really other element, which was missed, I think, at the ZB game.
Yeah.
The Zion Benton game, I think Matt having to sit out that game kind of hurt Stevenson to a certain extent. What do you think?
I think it really hurt them, and losing by 1 point really hurt too.
But the good thing is we got him again. We got him back at our house, and listen, that's something that sticks in the craw. You never want to lose, but if you're going to lose in a season, it's good to lose early on, and not, this gets you kind of hungry and ready. And I predict right here, you heard it right here, Stevenson High School. We believe that Stevenson will beat ZB in our house
next month.
It's going to be a double-digit victory. A double-digit victory. That's what I say. And if I'm wrong, you can talk to Mr. Elbaum. He's right over there. Mr. Elbaum's in the house, too, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you.
Okay, so what do you think is going to happen when Stevenson has to play 3 really tough teams, including Simeon, Marian Catholic, in the next month?
You know what?
Tough?
You know what? This is what you got to do. The idea of Stevenson, they're doing it all right. What I think is they're playing with the big dogs, and you know what? Oh, you play with the big dogs, you got to bark. And I got to tell you, when I was watching them at Proviso, I thought I was watching the games before, and I'm like, I don't know if Stevenson can play with these guys, and they played with them, and they showed their character, they showed their class. Let me tell you, those guys, they're something. So you know what? I don't know what the scores are going to be, but I can tell you this: they can play with anyone in this state. Dare I say, anyone in this country? You know what? There's probably some colleges that Stevenson could take on.
Probably.
Yeah,
I wouldn't doubt that.
Yeah, but you know what? One of the things I think we need, once we get to playoff times, I think Jalen needs to go one-on-one against me. I think that's one of the things that will build his, he needs some stamina, and I think I can give him that. I mean, these things right here, you know what I'm talking about? He's got to get past this. It's a challenge, and I don't know if he can.
That'd definitely be very hard for him.
You know what I'm saying? Because I'd be all in his head like, yo, that kind of stuff.
It's a mental game.
It's a mental game, and I would be like, I'm left-handed too, you know what I mean? And then I'd be like, hey, here's a geography question for you or something like that. He'd be like, whoa. And I'd be like, AP exam. And he'd be like, whoa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All in his head. You know what I'm saying? So there it is.
So what do you see coming for his second half?
You know what? I see more points and a few more touchdowns. I think we might go for the onside kick to start off this, but I'm thinking.
That's a risky move.
It is a risky move, but you know what? It's our house, and I think we go for it. I think, hey, you know what? There's people here throwing stuff at us, and that's not nice. Spectators, be respectful to the other team. And let me say this. I really believe that while this is being videotaped right now, I have a face made for radio. Do you know what I mean by that? See, you get it, right?
I get it.
See, because I'm not that good looking.
Oh, I think you're very good looking.
You know what? Thank you. Can we hug it out? Wait, that's not on camera.
No, it's not.
It's not on camera.
Nope.
Wait.
There it is. There we go.
Can we wait?
No,
still not
on
camera.
What?
Why? So, when I'm talking right now, where is the camera?
It's on the players.
On the players. But we're doing the audio.
Yeah.
So, all right, here's the hug. Here it is.
So we all have radio faces.
There it is. You have a radio face. There is no doubt. And I don't know. Does TV put pounds on you? Because I'm only like 115 pounds. I just want to say that right now. 115. All right. I did not swallow a basketball. I didn't. He's putting the camera on me. That's not me. Ladies and gentlemen, shout out to our principal, Mr. Gobble. It's not really a shout out. It's more of like a because his last name is Gobble.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, you guys, let's have a good second half. I got to go run security.
Have a good time.
All right, man.
Thank you very much for sharing.
Hey, can we do this again sometime?
Oh, definitely.
Thank you. All right, peace out.
But we're back here again on the Stevenson Broadcast Network alongside Jack Buddy-Cavoli. I'm Stephen Cohn. That was Mr. Greg Sherwin that we just talked to during our halftime interview. And coming back to this game with 10 more seconds till the second half starts, we have Stevenson up 36-25, led by Jalen Brunson's 15 points in the first half. And Evan Boudreau leads the Scouts with 11 first half points.
What'd you think about meeting with Mr. Sherwin and having that great interview?
Yeah, he's a funny guy.
Very funny. And I think we should go for that onside kick.
Yeah, so the onside kick here, but Stevenson's going to start the half with the ball anyways, so.
Good call, good call.
Starting out for Stevenson's going to be number 1, Connor Cashaw, Jalen Brunson, Matt Morrissey, Matt Johnson, and Parker Nichols. Brunson takes up the ball, start this second half, and we're underway in the third quarter. Connor Cashaw on top, driving in against Boudreau. He's going to make the shot. That's his second made shot of the night. He has 7 points.
And we're going to see a lot more of Connor Cashaw in the second half of basketball.
That's Cal Miller being guarded tightly by Jalen Brunson and Matt Morrissey. Number 11, Jack Trainer, looking for someone to get to. He finds Cal Miller. Cal Miller misses the 3, but the rebound goes to who else? Evan Boudreau. He loses the ball, gets his own shot, traveling before that.
And Evan Boudreau, you're going to see his athletic ability all around the court and definitely in the paint for rebounds. And we just saw it right there.
You got to be impressed by the intensity of Stevenson so far in this half. They know this game is not by any means finished.
Couldn't agree anymore with you, Steven.
Jalen Brunson looking for Parker Nichols. Parker Nichols didn't take the shot, passed it up, and he found a cutting Matt Morrissey, but that ball was loose. Goes to Connor Cashaw. Connor Cashaw takes the shot. He's going to miss. Rebound goes. It's tipped around. Ends up going to the Scouts. Cal Miller looking for someone to cut to the hoop. Not many picks set by the Scout team.
Very big team. I don't think they really need it.
They just move off the ball. Very physical team. Parker Nichols and Boudreau going at it in the lane. Boudreau double teamed, still takes the shot. It's going to be a miss, but he is. Oh, it was on the floor, the foul. Looked like it was on the shot.
And the Scouts will get the ball back.
Boudreau takes the 3. Contested. Misses it. Rebound goes to Cashaw. Cashaw pushes it in the transition. He goes all the way, but blocked by Boudreau. Boudreau saves it and gets it to Cal Miller. Jack Schreiner in transition now. Trying to push it. Looking for number 32, Dane Roberts on the wing. The shot's missed, but it's going to be a rebound that goes to Cal Miller. He does the dirty work for his team.
He does. Him and Boudreau are in the paint and are all over the ball, trying to get the ball for their team. That'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to the Scouts.
Give them credit. This Scout team prepared well for this game. They haven't played in 2 weeks, and they're sticking in there with the big boys at Stevenson.
They are. Evan Boudreau's having himself a day. 13 points so far, and we've just started the second half.
6 minutes left on the Stevenson Broadcast Network alongside Jack Buddy-Cavoli. I'm Stephen Cohn. That's going to be a missed shot from Jalen Brunson. Still with 15 points on the night. Evan Boudreau, he can play point guard too apparently. Take it all the way by himself. Make the shot and one.
Evan Boudreau playing every single position on the court.
He's made a 3. He brought the ball up.
Stevenson just doesn't know what to do with him. And now he'll shoot 1 point.
He was called by Tom Izzo, Michigan State's head coach, like a tweener. He can guard the big guy can't guard him. He can guard the little guy can't guard him. He's very athletic.
He is.
And he makes the free throw. 3 for 6 on the night in that category.
And that will bring the Scouts within 8.
Stevenson's got to get something going on this possession. Only 2 points so far in this quarter. Matt Johnson with a shot fake. Passes up on the shot, though. Gets to the Brunson. Brunson driving on the baseline. And he's going to be fouled by Boudreaux.
And the Scouts looked very confused as to why there was a foul called. And Brunson will go to the line.
Check that foul on Dane Roberts, his second. First foul of the half for the Scouts. 2 fouls so far this half on the Patriots. Matt Johnson throwing the ball in. And he looks for a Matt Morrissey in the backcourt. Morrissey finds Brunson on the wing. And Brunson taking his time, making sure we get a good shot in this possession. That's going to be a reach-in foul. Matt Johnson comes up limping. Looks like he pulled something maybe on that play.
We can only hope not that Matt Johnson is injured. It appears that he's injured a little bit. He's limping a little bit.
He's going to stay in.
He will stay in.
He's a hockey player.
Is he really?
No, not at all. But he's tough.
Symbolism.
Two fouls now on each team this half. 5:13 to go. Stevenson up 38-30. Electric atmosphere this evening in Lincolnshire. All the stands are full. Connor Cashaw takes that shot at the free throw line, and it's good. 9 points down the night.
Huge jumper by Connor Cashaw. And he's getting a lot more points in this half than the first half. And he's making them big right now. Even with a hand in his face. Shooting over defenders.
Expect Boudreaux to take a shot in this possession. Cal Miller, guarded by Morrissey. Cal Miller maybe dribbling a little too much in that possession. And maybe an offensive foul there on Boudreaux, but it's not going to be called. And that's going to be a reach-in foul on the Scouts.
Very surprising that they didn't call that on Parker Nichols. Evan Boudreaux nails him. Falls to the floor, and no call. But a reach-in foul down the court.
Third foul on Dane Roberts. He's still going to stay in the game. Cal Miller's going to check out. Number 4, Ryan Bender coming back in. Dane Roberts is now going to check out.
Very surprising that they'll take Cal Miller out. One of their big guys, one of their core guys, such as Evan Boudreaux, who play the middle.
Really poor shot right there by Cashaw. But then a very poor pass by Boudreaux. The ball goes back to Stevenson. And Parker Nichols is going to take the three, and it's going to be just not enough in that shot. Parker Nichols with the ball in the spot where he just took a three and gets it out to Matt Johnson. Matt Johnson finds an open lane, passes it up to Cashaw on the wing. Cashaw finds Parker Nichols, 2 threes in one possession. He's going to miss the second one as well. You like that?
Very hard shot for Parker Nichols, and it doesn't seem like he's going to make those. So he might as well just pass off to Jalen Brunson or Connor Cashaw.
And Parker Nichols tripped on that play. That led to an easy shot by Noah Harris, who now has 8 points. He's the second leading scorer for the Scouts.
It seems like Parker Nichols is struggling down in the court against Evan Boudreaux and Cal Miller.
And a beautiful move right there by Matt Johnson. The shot just wouldn't go in. Lake Forest ball. Ryan Bender looking to take a shot. Boudreaux had the position on Parker Nichols. And he has position on Jalen Brunson right there, but he's going to be fouled by Matt Johnson. And Matt Johnson doesn't really like that call.
Very questionable call, but Matt Johnson got in there and he interrupted his play.
2 shots for Boudreaux as he can have 18 points on the night after these shots.
And that's something we got to watch out for. Evan Boudreaux, after about 16 shots, you want to hold him off to. Limiting him is going to be the game plan for Stevenson if you want to win the game.
Stevenson doesn't like what's going on right now. They want to make sure all the momentum gets back to them. They call timeout. With 3:14 left, Stevenson's up 40-32. Alongside Jack Buttacavoli, I'm Stephen Cohen. This is the Stevenson Broadcast Network on High School Cube.
Megan Bozek, a 2009 Stevenson graduate, has been selected to the U.S. Olympics women's ice hockey team and will present her country, Sochi, Russia, next month. The boys basketball team won the prestigious Proviso West Holiday Tournament, vaulting to the top spot in area and state rankings.
Until they lost that.
Until they lost to Zion Benton by 1 point.
And last night, the girls basketball team won 52-31 over Libertyville. A great game by Sophia Way and Taylor Buford. And
the rivalry is still not here between Stevenson Patriots and the Libertyville Wildcats. We beat them in football, 49-3. We beat them in basketball by about 30 points.
And the girls basketball beat them by 20.
And the girls basketball team beat them by 30.
Yeah, a lot of great stuff going on with the 13-5 girls basketball team. The boys team 13-1, looking to be 14-1 if this lead holds up for the next 11 minutes. Evan Boudreau, second shot of 2. And it's good. He has 17 points on the night.
And limiting Evan Boudreau will definitely be the strategy for Stevenson if they want to win this game.
It's going to be out of bounds or a push foul, looks like, on the Scouts. Number 15, Noah Harris on that foul, his second of the game. Impressive thing about Evan Boudreau, he's so physical, no fouls so far in the night.
That's impressive. And he's definitely made a name for him in the AAU league, playing for NLP.
Matt Johnson dribbling around, looking for a shot. Doesn't really want to give the ball up. Does give it up to Jalen Brunson. Jalen with a beautiful spin move. Step back jumper, and it's good.
Very impressive shot by Jalen Brunson right there. Trying to spin to get a good shot. Finds his way and shoots over defenders' arms.
That's why everyone wants him. A lot of big colleges calling for him. Missed shot there, missed 3 by the Scouts. Rebound goes to Matt Johnson, pushing up. Jalen Brunson's going to take a deep 3 from downtown, but it's a miss. Wake Forest pushing it in transition. Evan Boudreau almost wanted to dunk it. He'll just take a regular shot and make that.
Going back to Jalen Brunson's shoot for a 3. Not a very good choice by him. They want to penetrate and get some easy shots out.
Stevenson should look to take some less 3s, but they can't even take a shot in that possession. Turnover. Steal by Steve Vogerich. Wake Forest thought about taking a 3. It's a miss by Jack Trainer and a foul by, it looks like, Jack Trainer. His 3rd foul.
And you got to watch out. 2 of the players for the Scouts are in foul trouble, each with 3. Number 4, Ryan Bender, and number 11, Jack Trainer.
Bender's going to check out of the game. Cal Miller coming back in with 2 fouls. That's 5 now for the half on the Scouts.
And we're going to see Cameron Green's back in the game.
And Ryan Rosenbaum.
Number 11.
Kasha coming out of the game. That's something you don't see very often.
No, we don't. Connor Cashaw, we haven't seen much of him today. But we've seen a lot of Jalen Brunson. 17 points in the game so far.
Jalen controlling the game as he always does with the Mac Irvin Fire in the AAU circuit. Matt Johnson, beautiful spin move. That was a LeBron James-esque block by Evan Boudreau, but there was a foul on the play prior to the block.
Evan Boudreau, about a foot taller than Matt Johnson, stretches his huge bird-like wingspan right over Matt Johnson. Matt Johnson gets fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2.
He's a man.
He is a man. He's probably 30.
That's 3 fouls now on Jack House. Matt Johnson's 2 free throws coming. He misses the first. Gotta make those late in the game.
You just have to. When you're up by only 7 points, those are crucial.
And the scoring for Stevenson has gone down. They had 29 with 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Now almost at the end of the 3rd quarter, only 43 after that made free throw by Matt Johnson.
Very good that Matt Johnson made at least one of those shots.
extends the lead to 8. 1:27 left to go. This is the Stevenson Broadcast Network. Alongside Jack Buttacavoli, I'm Stephen Cohn. The main players for each team still haven't left the game. Boudreau and Brunson they've been out there the whole game. That's a beautiful steal by Matt Morrissey.
Matt Morrissey going to Michigan State University next year to play football. Huge play.
Right now he's playing basketball. He just made that shot. He has 6 points down tonight. One more coming his way if he makes the free throw.
Huge play right there by Matt Morrissey. Dribbling up, penetrating. That's what we want to see out of Stevenson tonight. Matt Morris is at the line to shoot one.
Matt Morris, he's so athletic. His dad, of course, played on the 1985 Super Bowl champion Bears.
Yes, he did. Along with Walter Payton, one of the greats.
And Mike Ditka, coach.
The coach.
Right now, the coach of Stevenson, Pat Ambrose, has really got his team playing some good basketball as they have an 11-point lead. 50 seconds left. A trick shot by Boudreau wasn't going to go in, but he gets the foul. 2 shots for Boudreau.
It looked like he almost flopped in the middle. Flopped like a fish. And tried to get the shot off, but just did not get in.
Ryan Rosenbaum, the only Stevenson player on the court right now, yet to score in this game. Dane Roberts also hasn't scored.
And Connor Cashaw will check back into the game.
Much needed break for him. Boudreau misses the first, makes the second. He's missed a lot of free throws tonight. They'd be a lot closer, maybe a 5-point game if he was able to make his shots.
He still has 20 points, leading his team.
By a lot.
And no fouls. He plays clean basketball.
Stevenson in the bonus from here on out, though. Lake Forest, 7 fouls in this quarter. That'll come in handy when this game gets tighter in the fourth. Stevenson looks as if they want to take a shot right here. Don't want to hold on to the ball. Matt Morrissey's going to take the shot, wants a foul, doesn't get it. Rebound goes to Boudreau. 22 seconds left. Stevenson up 46-36. Boudreau trapped in the corner. He's going to call a timeout because they still have 3.
Very good protection by Cameron Green right there. Trying to force him to pass the ball, but he had nowhere to go.
But a smart play by Boudreau. Knew he was trapped, decided to take a timeout.
And Miss America 2014 Nina Davaluri, the first Indian American woman to wear the crown, will be an honored guest and speaker at the World's Fair presented by Diversity Council on Saturday, January 25th. Her appearance will help raise funds for Circle of Women, an organization whose mission is making education more accessible to young women in developing countries.
But if you want to watch your Stevenson Patriots that day, they're going to be at Glenbard East playing Tyler Eulis.
Tyler Eulis.
Marian Catholic.
From Marian Catholic. One of the good players for...
Good players?
He's one of the better players in Illinois.
He's going to Kentucky.
He's going to Kentucky, everyone. He's one of the point guards that contends with Jalen Brunson in the state.
And big honors for Jalen Brunson. The last game last week against Zion Benton, he became the second leading scorer in Stevenson history.
That's a pretty big feat.
Only guy ahead of him, Chris Coleman, early 1990s. A beautiful steal by Brunson with 2 seconds left. He's going to get up to Morrissey. It's going to be a made shot as time expires. Stevenson up 48-36 at the end of 3 quarters. With a beautiful assist by Brunson. That's not the only thing that's beautiful. Stevenson up by 12, down to 3. We'll be back after this break. Stevenson is very impressive so far tonight. On a Friday night, thank you for spending your Friday night with Jack Bacavoli and I on the Stevenson Broadcast Network as you get to enjoy a beautiful matchup between Jalen Brunson of Stevenson and Evan Boudreau of Lake Forest. They've combined for 37 of the team's 84 points in this game.
Very impressive. Evan Boudreau having himself a showing tonight. 20 points for himself, averaging 24 points a game.
He's going to get that.
And he will.
Almost a backcourt violation there. That was a weird play. Connor Cashaw's going to take a step-up jumper. No, he's not. He's going to get off to Jalen Brunson. He's going to make it. That's 20 points. He's matched Evan Boudreau on the night.
Jalen Brunson. Huge shot off the arc. And that was just beautiful.
Cal Miller trying to get past. He gets it to Dane Roberts. That's his first basket of the evening. Cuts the lead to 13. Stevenson's still up big. 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter.
We haven't seen a lot of Cameron Green lately. Hopefully we'll see him a little bit more, making some shots, penetrating.
Really bad pass. That's why Matt Morrissey's not the quarterback of the football team. And, a big hard foul there by Connor Cashaw on Ryan Bender.
Stevenson's got fouls to give, and that was one of them.
That was a tough one.
That was a tough one.
He made sure he didn't get the wide open layup. And it looks like Jack House must have said something after that play. The ref had to talk to him. First shot is no good for Lake Forest, and we've said it all night, missed free throws are just killing them.
They are vital. Those easy little points here and there are going to affect the outcome, and you have to make those.
The downside of being so physical. If you're going to be physical, drive to the hoop, get fouls, got to be just able to make those free throws. And they just haven't been able to do it so far in this game.
And Lake Forest with the full court pressure.
Lake Forest still with a 3-2 defense. And Cameron Green has to chase down his own loose ball. Gets to Matt Johnson. Matt Johnson finds Cashaw. Cashaw finds Morrissey. Morrissey finds Brunson. Brunson's looking to take a shot. Looking for Cashaw to cut to the hoop. He did. He missed him. Cashaw gets the ball in the wing. Takes a shot. One-handed shot. He misses. Rebound goes to who else? Evan Boudreau.
Evan Boudreau with a big rebound right there. Stevenson only up by 12 points.
Miller was looking for Boudreau in that play, and Morrissey tipped it out of bounds. 6:20 left to go in the fourth quarter. You're watching the Stevenson Broadcast Network alongside Jack Buckaboli. I'm Stephen Conan. Nick Dillon checking into the game for Cameron Green. A little confusion right there.
Very confused with that check-in, but
that's a height. I'm not saying Nick Dillon's not athletic, but against Evan Boudreau,
Cameron Green's one of the taller guys and more athletic guys. They should have kept him in. But Nicholas Dillon, very big guy.
Nick Dillon struggled to stay with Boudreau in that play. And Boudreau missed the three, luckily. Cashaw's going to bring it up. Brunson setting up his offense the way he wants it. And Morrissey finds Cashaw. Cashaw finds Dillon. Dillon inside. He's going to make a great layup. And that's his first basket of the night.
And let us bite our tongues on what we said before. Nicholas Dillon, very athletic player right there. Driving in and getting a shot up that goes in.
Oh, defensive foul and Jalen, confusing call.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson.
That was like
flying.
A push. It looked like a push.
It did. And Scouts maintain possession.
Scouts have to start hurrying up. Only 5:25 left to go in this game, down by 14. If they're going to get back in this game, they have to find Evan Boudreau. They do. He misses the shot. Cashaw just takes it away from Steve Vodridge. Takes it all the way by himself and makes a layup.
Huge play by Connor Cashaw. and that's what we like to see out of him. The Connor Cashaw, Jalen Brunson duo is what we live for.
16 points lead now for the Patriots. Evan Boudreau on the wing. Passes up the shot. Finds Vodrich on the side, on the perimeter. Boudreau gets the rebound, finds a cutting number 11, and it's good for Jack Trainer.
Very good job by Nicholas Dillon to force the ball out from Evan Boudreau's hands. But right to Jack Trainer, drives in and makes a nice shot.
Jalen finds a lane, takes it all the way. The shot's good, and that's a beauty.
And Jalen Brunson, 22 points so far, only one foul. Just surpassed Evan Boudreau for points right now.
Boudreau taking the 2 on the wing. It's going to be good. He has 22 points now. And Wake Forest calls a timeout as they're down by 14 with 4:05 left to go in this ball game.
School's first band director dies. Dave Habley, who started Stevenson's band program and led it for 17 years, died January 6th at the age of 82.
And if you don't know who we are, he's Jack Beckbowling. I'm Stephen Cohn, and we're on WAS 88.1 FM. Make sure to check us out on ihigh.com/StevensonPatriots. And after this game, visit Culver's. Say you're there for the band, and they'll donate some money to the Stevenson Band Uniform Drive. They can use everything you have.
All right, registration for spring and summer prep, Patriot Recreation Education Program. Courses and camps have begun. You can view classes and register now at www.d125.org/prep. For more information, contact the prep office at 847-415-4145.
Again, one big thanks to Mr. Greg Sherwin, history teacher at Stevenson, for joining us during halftime. Great time talking to him. Stevenson has added a few touchdowns in this
They
half.
have, and that onside kick during the start of the third was crucial for helping Stevenson have an amazing lead. And Stevenson is up 14 points as there is 4:05 left in the fourth quarter.
Both these teams had busy times over the holiday break at the end of 2013. Stevenson won the Proviso West tournament. Lake Forest went to York, won that tournament. So you've got two really good teams coming down their wire right here. Jalen Brunson finds Connor Cashaw. Cashaw misses the shot. Maybe some contact on that play, not called by the refs.
And it looks like Stevenson's going to try the full court pressure.
Cal Miller won the ball by the perimeter. Didn't get it, but it's still going to be a three for Lake Forest. Number 15, Noah Karras. That's his third three of the night. He has 11 points. And they took Evan Boudreau out of the game.
And that has been his strong suit. Noah Karras, 3 threes.
No, they took Boudreau out of the game to get some perimeter players, as they know they have to get back in this game by making some shots. And that's going to be a foul on Jalen Brunson. He's still down. He's getting up. He's okay. 2 shots. For like, oh, no, offensive foul.
Very good call for Stevenson.
Boudreau checks back in. 11-point game, 3:19 left.
And that was the 4th foul on Ryan Bender for the Scouts. And he will remain in.
Some contact right there. Brunson wants to. Him and Jack Kaus are getting a little bit chippy. Morrissey finds a drive-in. Matt Johnson blocked by Boudreau. Connor Cashaw gets the rebound, makes the shot. Stevenson's up by 13. He has 12 points on the night.
Great putback by Connor Cashaw. He's always there to clean it up if any Stevenson player needs some help.
And a lot of contact there by Stevenson. Wants the jump ball. Doesn't get it. That's going to result in some free throws for the Scouts.
And that will be his third.
Both teams now in the bonus.
And Cal Miller will be at the line.
It's a 1-and-1 opportunity. He misses the first. And Cameron Green just stays in bounds with his athleticism. Stevenson ball, 2:45 to go, up by 13. Almost an errant pass there by Brunson, but it ends up in Cashaw's hands. Brunson has it back out on the arc. Taking it back. Jack House tight leads, defending him. And Cashaw sets up. A foul right there on Lake Forest.
Foul against Lake Forest right there. Number 4, Ryan Bender, and he'll foul out of the game.
Yeah, that's tough for him.
And Connor Cashaw will go to the line.
A little team meeting there for Lake Forest after Bender is fouled out. That's going to have Steve Vogrich check back in.
And Coach Phil Lascala trying to put some sense into his players.
Got to be impressed, though, by the way Lake Forest came, competed tonight, stayed in the game. Stevenson's blown a lot of teams out, especially at home this year. Not the case this evening.
They've definitely contended with them with a record of 12-3. Very close to Stevenson's 13-1. And they've definitely been in this whole game. Evan Boudreau has been monumental for them with 22 points.
No fouls.
No fouls.
And at least 10 rebounds, and this is a team that we can expect to see in the 3rd or 4th round in the state tournament because they're a competitive team.
There's no doubt for that one, Steven. Very good team. Very good.
Trainer brings it up, finds Boudreau. Boudreau takes a contested 3, but it's going to be a miss. And that might just seal the egg on this one. 3 for Jalen Brunson. It's good. He is 25-9. Stevenson's up by 17.
And that was the Connor Cashaw, Jalen Brunson duo we've known and grown to love.
A 3 taken by Lake Forest's Noah Carras. It's a miss. Jalen Brunson going to take it up, slow things down with 89 seconds to go in this game.
Very close on that one. Number 15, Noah Carras, close to fouling him.
And Pat Ambrose is going to take a timeout as we can expect the bench to be unloaded right here.
And if you didn't know, Monday is Martin Luther King Day. So make sure you do something to celebrate Martin Luther King and all that he has done.
And our next broadcast for the Stevenson Broadcast Network is next Tuesday evening when we have a home game against Lakes Community High School.
So make sure you come out, support the varsity basketball team, and have a great time with friends. And we're almost back here.
And boys bowling, led by Ethan Rosick and Michael Arani, won conference yesterday, so congratulations to them. Outstanding bowling team. And they beat Vernon Hills yesterday. So
wow, very awesome. Stevenson 7, Vernon Hills 2.
1:14 to go in this game. Jalen Brunson's going to take it up, take things slow as Parker Nichols has rejoined Brandon Huang, Tom Imus, the former sophomore team star, and Justin Smith, who makes an instant impact and makes a shot.
Big shot by Justin Smith, the freshman for the Stevenson Patriots, making an impact on this team, standing at about 6'5".
He's going to be here for the next 3 years. You can say that. That's a made shot for Lake Forest, with 44.8 seconds to go in this game. Don't expect much to happen. And we've got some more substitutions for Stevenson. Josh McMullen checks into the game along with Jordan Hodes, as Jalen Brunson's going to end the night with 25 points and 1 foul. Tom Imus takes up the ball. The ball's tipped out of bounds by the Scouts as Stevenson's going to get it back. 38.3 up 66 to 48.
And the benches have cleared for both teams.
And Stevenson's substitution just broke the scoreboard. They had to put all the new players in. Expect Stevenson to take one more shot. Give one of these guys who doesn't get much playing time in. It's going to get a shot. It's going to be Ty Imus who misses the jump shot. Ball goes to Lake Forest. Steve Boger shakes it up. Scott Dent checked into the game. Tommy Trickla as well. And Tyler Durrett. It's going to be a 3. And Lake Forest makes the shot as time expires. But they're not going to take the free throw. This game is over. Stevenson wins this one 66-50. Thank you for watching the webcast. On the Stevenson Broadcast Network, I'm Stephen Cohn along with my partner Jack Buddick-Boley. And you just saw your Stevenson Patriots beat the Lake Forest Scouts by a score of 66-50. We're going to have our post-game stuff right now. Jack, what stood out to you in this game?
Well, you know, Evan Boudreau being one of the dominant players, being only a junior for the Lake Forest Scouts, contributing 22 points and over 10 rebounds, playing a huge for the Lake Forest Scouts, and Jalen Brunson. No other than Jalen Brunson have 25 points, playing a huge for the Patriots, and winning this one for them. What stood out to you, Steven?
Well, obviously, you saw a lot of great blocks from Evan Boudreau. It's so impressive. He has a bright future ahead of him. But what really stood out to me was the way that this team fought through adversity. First game since they lost to Zion Bennett last Friday. And they had some guys that just got off to slow starts, like Connor Cashaw ended up with 11 points.
Yeah, definitely very huge for both sides. And looking at some other things, who would be the most valuable Patriot for you, Steven?
Okay, well, we're handing it out this evening to Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, Jalen Brunson played a huge, lots of assists, lots of shots.
Few great steals.
Huge steals, huge turnovers, and Jalen Brunson, 25 points. And he did it for the Stevenson Patriots.
And this team just revolves around him. They go to him when they need it. They get the ball to him when they need it. Big shots. He can pass it off. He feels comfortable with his teammates. And that's the formula for winning state. And they're almost there. 14-1.
The duo of Connor Cashaw and Jalen Brunson was apparent in the second half of the game. And Jalen Brunson did it huge. Lots of steals. And he's definitely the main facilitator in this game.
Okay, well, thank you to WAS sponsors, Mr. Jason Carlson and Mr. Dan Monahan. For Joe Pine and the crew, thank you to you also on the Stevenson Broadcast Network. I'm Stephen Cohn for Jack Buck-Voley and our crew. Good night, everyone. You just saw your 14-1 Stevenson Patriots beat the now 12-4 Lake Forest Scouts 66-50.